Good day everyone. We are Group 2 and today we are presenting netiquettes in online communities. First, let me introduce my groupmates. Jilin Alcantara, Noemi Baroga, Cheryl Ann Pabilin, Jill Takel, and myself, Merl Benduque. Let us first define netiquette. According to Merriam-Webster, it is the etiquette governing communication on the internet. Now, let's discuss what are these netiquettes. The first netiquette is to protect your reputation. Remember that your behavior in the internet represents yourself. Your actions or posts affect how people around see you as an individual. This is true not just on the internet but on the real world as well. A great example of this would be politicians whose reputations could be affected by what they are posting on social media. As a student and future educator, you should remember that you not just represent yourself but your university as well. As you put your uniform, your actions also reflect the values you've learned from your university. Simply by arguing with someone on social media, you could risk tainting you and your university's reputation. One way to protect your reputation is by limiting posting on social media, which lessen your digital footprint, which could potentially be used against you in the future.
And now, let's discuss the number 2, which is respect others. May kasabihan tayong respect begets respect. At sumasang-ayon ako doon. Sinasabi rito na kung gusto mong respetuhin ka, matuto ka mo ng rumespeto. And I agree with this. Dapat alam natin kung paano rumespeto. Dahil as a Filipino and as a student, dapat nature na natin pagiging marespeto sa kapwa Pilipino at kapwa-tao natin. Respect is important, respect is everything. Because it will always come back to us in the near future. And respect is like a mirror. The more we show it to other people, the more they will reflect it back to us.
So, number 3 naman po is express yourself clearly and use a proper emoticons. So, pagdating naman po sa pag-message, post, or anything po sa social media, kailangan po nating maging clear sa ating mga, hindi lang po sa mga saloobin o kaya sa mga sasabihin, kundi maging sa stickers or emote din po na gagamitin natin. Kunwari, nag-thank you tayo or nag-thank you tayo sa isang tao tapos ang napindot natin na emote is angry react. Paano nila maiintindihan or ano kaya ang mararamdaman nila? So, dapat maging maingat tayo sa pagsisend. Bago natin isend, dapat ay titignan muna natin at i-double check.
Ngayon naman po ay pag-usapan natin ang number 4. Remember the intellectual property. Ano nga ba ang intellectual property? Ito po yung mga properties na nanggagaling mismo sa pag-iisip natin. Example po ng intellectual property is trademark. And naka-include po dito yung mga logo, symbol, design, and literary, at marami pang iba. Kaya if marami po tayong nakikitang mga ganto sa internet at kailangan po natin sa ating mga activities, assignments, or projects, pwede po natin itong hiramin or gamitin as long as we acknowledge the authors po ng mga ito. Dahil alam po naman po natin kung paano kung ano ang feeling ng inaangkin ang gawa mo ng walang pahintulot.
The fifth netiquette is about check spelling, grammar, and punctuation. Kailangan i-check muna natin ang ating spelling, grammar, and punctuation para maintindihan at magkaintindihan kayo ng kausap mo. For example, as a student, nag-message ka sa teacher mo. Maayos naman yung message mo, pero nilagyan mo ito ng exclamation point. Ang magiging dating neto ngayon sa iyong teacher ay, galit ka o kaya naman mamasamain niya ito kasi nga ginamitan mo ng exclamation point. And as a future educator, for example, yung teacher nagturo pero mali yung spelling or grammar niya. Ang magiging dating nito ngayon sa kanyang students ay pagtatawanan siya kasi nga mali yung ginamit niya. The sixth netiquette is about pause before you click. Kailangan pag-isipan muna natin ito ng maigi bago natin i-send or i-post online dahil magiging permanent na ito. For example, as a student, nag-post siya online. Hindi na niya pinag-isipan maigi ang kanyang post. Marami nang nakakita. Kailangan bilang isang student, pag-isipan muna natin ito ng maigi at huwag tayong magpadala sa ating emosyon dahil magiging permanent na ito. And as a future educator, for example, yung teacher, nag-post online. Hindi na niya pinag-isipan maigi. Dapat, as a teacher, pag-isipan muna ito kasi bilang teacher, kailangan role model tayo sa ating mga student.
Number 7, do not share your personal information. In our generation, when technology is part of our life, and most of us are using social media for educational purposes, for work, business, and also for personal uses. We are free in sharing and posting our thoughts, ideas, and worse, even our personal information to others. Always remember na marami pong mga nagkalat ng mga cybercrimes. For example, theft, phishing, scam, and so on. Na pwede po mag-put ng risk sa account natin and also sa buhay natin. Ganoon din sa mga contacts na nakapaloob po doon sa list ng contacts natin. And always remember, as a future educators and as a student, we must think before we post, we must think before we share, and before we click to avoid those cybercrime, to avoid those risks. And lastly, be responsible individual in using social media. Be responsible individual in sharing information to others. Thank you.
Lastly, is to think about who or what you are representing. When interacting with people in the internet, you not only show or represent yourself. Your background can be seen by others, which is why you also represent yourself as a part of your family, as someone's friend, and as a part of an institution, especially as a student and a future educator. This is almost the same as protecting your reputation. It's just that you should remember that you are also connected to other people, which might be affected by your actions as well. Posting inappropriate media on the internet may lead to other people judging not just you, as well as those who are associated to you. This could also lead to their reputation be affected as well. As a student and a future educator, you should always keep in your mind that you not only represent yourself, but also the institution you belong to. After this, we conclude that having a respectable image is very important, not just in the real world, but in the digital world as well. Since the data that we share on the internet could potentially stay there in our lifetime, we better show that we are respectable individuals on those representations. Also, we should always remember to think and check multiple times before deciding on posting or sharing something. Lastly, being in the internet is not that rare nowadays, and whatever you share in there could reach a lot of people across the globe, so we must do it so in a respectable manner.